Which means it's going to be, whoa, what got me?
What did? On this week's episode of Main Streets and Back Roads, we're at Oconee Station State Historic Site.
Unfortunately, the park ranger was headed to lunch when we arrived.
But fortunately, we were still able to get our books stamped at the stamp station, and then after that decided to go check out the buildings.
This site, Oconee Station, was a frontier outpost and a meeting place between European Americans and Cherokees of this region during the late 1700s. The first building here, known as Oconee Station, was built as a garrisoned fort for armed troops, including military blockhouse. Its initial purpose was to protect white settlers in the area from Indian attack. Soon, Oconee Station became used as a trading post. Trader William Richards came to live on the property in 1795 and in 1805 built a brick residence next to the station building.
This is the stone blockhouse from 1792 to 1799. Responding to a series of raids by the Creek Indians, the state of South Carolina ordered the construction of small stations or small forts along the western frontier. Garrisoned by less than 30 militiamen, Oconee Station consisted of stone blockhouse constructed in 1792, as well as additional buildings that have not survived to present day. And just across from the houses is the trailhead.
Okay, so we're headed to the falls. It's an easy trail so far. It's straight downhill. Which means it's going to be, whoa, what got me?
What did? What? What was it?
I don't know. Maybe it's a spider web.
I didn't see anything. What do you mean it got me?
Anyway, that means it'll be straight uphill going back to the truck. So there's a little detour. We came down to the pond, and it's just a pond. Sounds like some water running over here. On to the falls.
We loved how well maintained the trails were, but also loved the fact that the things off the trail were allowed to return to nature.
So I keep hearing cars. Jen got ahead of me. And now it's the road. This is supposed to be the way to the falls. Really? So here's where the trail goes from Oconee Station to Oconee State Park. Back at the crossroads down there is where we parked at. So all we do is walk through the woods to get here where we parked at earlier. Okay, so we just talked to some people and they said it's a 30-minute easy hike. We're in it for the long haul now. And we're walking back down the road on the way back. Yeah, we are. Our campsite is 2.7 miles away, but we're headed toward the falls still. I gotta admit, this is a very easy trail compared to some of them we've been on. It's wide, it's pretty clear, a few roots here and there. But you can see how wide it is. Nice little creek here, and a really unusual knot in a tree. Okay, so a little bit further in, and the trail actually goes across the river. So I turned the camera on, because inevitably, one of us is going to slip.
Look, there's the falls. You can see it.
It is.
go for it.
All right, you first. And as Jennifer pointed out, the falls are right through the trees there. We're almost there. We'll keep the camera going for you. So it looks like some kids have been swimming up here, man. This would be really neat to swim in. Oh wow. Jen, what do you think?
This is so worth it. Oh
I don't think you can see it good on camera yet.
wow. Wow.
Wow. Nature never disappoints. Might be a good time to rewind and watch it again. Man, this is wonderful. Definitely worth the hike up here. What do you think?
This is so worth it. It's beautiful. It's great.
We're the only ones here again now,
Wow.
which is hard to believe. All right, let's see if we can get a little closer.
So if you're in the area near Walhalla, South Carolina, this is definitely a must-see. It's something that you could easily pass by, but this is the Oconee Station State Historic Site, so not the state park. It's about 25 minutes away from the state park. We parked down where the buildings were, and then we walked this way. If you want to cut that off a little bit, you can actually park along the roadside, and there's a trail that leads, an easy trail that leads directly to the waterfall that you see behind us. But it is absolutely beautiful. It's a must-see if you're in the area, and God never disappoints, does he?
One last look.